Science explains why very intelligent people prefer to be alone. Some people walk into a crowded room and feel alive, energized by the conversations, laughter, and noise. But others, equally human yet different in a profound way, feel drained by the same experience. They long to escape the chaos and retreat into solitude, where their thoughts can breathe and their creativity can expand. Have you ever wondered why? Why do some of the most intelligent people prefer to be alone? Science has an answer, but this story shows you the human side of it. Ethan was a boy who grew up feeling out of place. In school, while others laughed at silly jokes, he found himself staring at the sky, wondering how stars could shine from millions of light years away. While his classmates spent hours gossiping about the latest games, Ethan was more interested in the mystery of black holes, in the patterns of human behavior, in why people did the things they did. To the world around him, he seemed weird. To himself, he just seemed different. As he grew older, the gap between him and others widened. High school was the hardest. Ethan tried to fit in. He joined groups, went to parties, and forced himself into loud conversations that left him exhausted. But deep down, he knew he was living against his nature. He didn't dislike people, he simply felt like the constant noise drowned out his inner voice, the part of him that came alive only in silence. The challenge was painful: loneliness versus authenticity. If he avoided crowds, he was called antisocial. If he forced himself into them, he felt like a stranger to himself. The pressure to belong broke him in ways that no one saw. Nights were spent questioning himself: why can't I just be like everyone else? Why do I always feel so disconnected? Then came college, where Ethan studied psychology. It was here that science began to answer the questions that haunted him. He discovered a fascinating piece of research: highly intelligent people often report lower life satisfaction when they socialize frequently. The reason? Their brains are wired differently. The endless chatter that most people enjoy can overwhelm their deep, analytical minds. They crave meaning, not noise. Quality over quantity. Depth over surface. For the first time, Ethan realized there was nothing wrong with him. His solitude wasn't a weakness. It was a reflection of how his mind worked. But knowing didn't instantly make life easier. He still faced challenges. Friends drifted away because he didn't always show up. Relationships broke because his partners mistook solitude for rejection. The world still misunderstood him. Yet, slowly, he learned to turn that solitude into strength. In his quiet hours, Ethan began to write. His notebooks filled with essays about life, about the human mind, about dreams and fears. What started as private reflection grew into something larger. He began sharing his writings online. To his surprise, thousands of people